Hi everyone, in the previous lesson we talked about Boolean data type and comparison operator and logical operators. In this lecture we will talk about list object in Python programming language. Let's begin our lesson. The list object and list data type is very important. Lists are most versatile of Python compound data types. A list is created by placing all the items inside the square brackets, separated by commas. You can create a list in a different types, integer, float, string. Let's make some example. I'm gonna create a list object x equals, I will be using square brackets here and I'm writing numbers, and this is a list object. You can write in it numbers, float numbers or string. Shift enter. Let's look at the output. Yes, this is the output of this list. You can use any data type in list. For example, I'm going to write an A list. In it, I'm writing my name and my surname and my age, and I can write, for example, Python. Okay, you can write anything in a list. The most important point in lists are ordered. List object is not a collection of objects. It's an ordered collection of objects. The order in which you specify elements when you define a list. For example, this is the first element of this list. This is the second element, third, fourth, and go on. You can get all of these object and element by using indexing. A square bracket 0 index equals Mehmet. If you change to 1, you can get the second element. Okay, you can use another list. For example, I'm gonna use x square brackets 0 index. The 0 index of this list is 1. 0 index, 1 index, second index, as you remember. We can access a range of items in a list by using slicing operator colon. If you want to get these 4 numbers, you have to use the slicing. X square brackets 0 colon 4. Shift enter. I can get the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you want all these numbers, for example, I want 0 to 10, I get all the list here. Also, you can use step over. This is the starting point, this is the stopping point. I can add step over. For example, I'm writing here 3. Stepping over 3, you can look at the output 1, 4, 7, and 10. Stepping over by 3. Okay, also you can use negative indexing. Python allows negative indexing. The index of -1 is the last item. For example, in this list, the -1 is Python. In this list, -1 is 10. Let's get the -1 of X list. I can get 10. You can use also slicing by negative numbers. -5 to -1. Shift enter. I can get the 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the -5? -5 is this, because -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -5 to -1. I'm writing here -5 to -1. I can add step over. I can write 2. Yes, the answer is 6 and 8. Okay, you can use also negative indexing in a list. And another important thing about lists are mutable by index, unlike strings. For example, if you want to change a string, you can get an error. Name, if you want to change here, M, name, 0 index, M. If you want to assign to T, shift enter, you can get a type error because str object does not support item assignment. But lists are mutable. You can change list. I'm gonna change, for example, 29 A square brackets 2 is 29. Equals 49. Shift enter. Let's look at new A. Shift enter. Yes, my age is changed. My age now is 49. You can change list by using indexing. Another important thing that I'm gonna explain in this lesson is you can use len function to learn length of list. You can look at the output of this len function. This list has 4 elements. You can learn length of this list by using length function. Also, you can use list in a list. Lists can be nested. You have seen that element in a list can be any sort of subject, and you can use a list. For example, names equals square brackets. We will use square brackets in square brackets. The first list is, for example, Mehmet and Tek. The second list is, for example, Steve Nash, and another list is Kobe Bryant. Another object is Allen Iverson. Okay, now we have a list. Its name is names, and it has 4 elements. You can look at the length of element by using a len function. Names, yes, it has 4 elements. The first element is this, the second element is this, the third element is this, and fourth element is this. Also, these are lists. This list of first element is Mehmet, second element is Tek. You can get some of them. For example, I'm gonna get the first index. The first index of this list is this list. And you can get the Steve by using another square bracket and 0. Yes, I can get Steve. You can get Nash by using 1. Okay, let's get the Bryant element. How can we do this? Firstly, we have to get this list by using indexing 2. Okay, this list I get, and I'm gonna get Bryant element. So we will use 1. Yes, I got the Bryant. As you see, my friend, you can use list in a list. Another important thing I'm gonna explain is we can use also plus operator and combine two lists. This is called also concatenation. Let's create a list 1, 2, 4, 6 and another list B equals, for example, A, B, C. You can concatenate these by using plus sign. C plus B equals, yes, we got a list and its elements is 1, 2, 4, 6, A, B, C. You can concatenate two lists by using plus sign. Also, you can use multiply operator. I'm gonna multiply C list 3 times. Shift enter. You can get 3 times of this list. 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 4, 6. These are very important points you can use your projects. So in this lesson, we talked about list object, and in the next lesson, we will be talking about some list methods. See you in the next lesson.